This is how Gareth Southgate should set up if England want to win the Euros this summer. Southgate should set up his side in a 4-3-3 formation, Pickford in goal, Shaw, Maguire, Stones and Walker as the back four, Rice sitting, Bellingham and Foden as the 8, Gordon on the left, we'll touch upon that soon, Kane as a striker and Saka on the right wing. However, England will have a different setup when they have the ball, and I will jump straight into that right now. So England will look to set up in a 3-1-2-4 shape. Shaw will bomb on, Rashford will tuck in, Saka will tuck in, that's your 4 up top. Bellingham and Foden, they're the 2-8s, they will support the 4 up top. Rice will sit deep and shield the back line and the midfield area. Then you have the back 3 of Maguire, Stones and Walker will tuck in. And that will be England's shape when in possession. Although, against the likes of France, Germany, Spain, Portugal, the tougher opposition in the competition, we may see Jude Bellingham drop a little bit deeper, not necessarily alongside Rice, but a little bit deeper to help support the defence, because if you're leaving Rice on his own in midfield, he can get exposed against the top players.
In this system, at times we could see Kyle Walker make overlapping runs to join the last line of attack, often seeing himself as the spare man at the far post. However, this depends upon Foden's movement, as if Foden's making an overlapping run for Saka, it does mean Kyle Walker does not need to push up. But at times Foden might make a run between the fullback and the centre-back to make runs that can exploit the defence, so it all depends upon Foden's movement for whether Walker overlaps or not.
This formation and systemic approach will enable Jude Bellingham to play to his full potential. As we saw at Real Madrid, he'd often make late runs in between the lines and in and around the box. He'd make runs through here, through the back line, and get on the end of crosses from the likes of Rodrigo, from the likes of Vinicius, Kroos, Modric, and we could see him adopt a similar approach for England. Kane, he's a very clever player. We often see him drop deep sometimes. That will allow Jude Bellingham to make the run into the box. And flexibility and movement in this system is key, because also Jude Bellingham won't make that run too frequently if Foden is having a lot of joy out on the right hand side. Because if Foden's making runs in and around the box, and if Foden's overlapping Saka, then Bellingham will have to sit a tad deeper within the midfield so Rice doesn't get exposed, especially against the top sides. The only taint upon this system is, will Southgate have enough time to work with the England players to enable this system to thrive at the European Championships? Maybe, maybe not, but the players in this system play very complex systems at their club level, and they have adopted these approaches. For example, Bellingham plays at Real Madrid in a similar position to how he will play for England. Same with Foden, same with Kyle Walker, same with Shaw, same with Rice. They all know this system somewhat because it is sort of pickpocketed from all their club sides' tactical setup. So it's not going to be completely new for the players, and Southgate, you would hope, with his coaching team, can implement something similar to this summer.
Just like Bellingham, Bukayo Saka will also be a successful byproduct of Harry Kane dropping deep, as the winger loves to get wide for his club and he also does it for his country, meaning he is able to get the ball out wide, and this is where he thrives most. And as we touched upon earlier, Bukayo Saka will also drop in, allowing Foden or Kyle Walker to exploit the space down the flanks, occupying the opposition's other wide player. This will often leave Saka in a 1v1 position, which is where he excels, as he loves to take opponents on and either get a shot on goal, or he'll pick out a beautiful cross, which is great for the likes of Jude Bellingham, who is a late runner into the box.
This systemic approach will also enable Gareth Southgate to play Trent if he pleases. If he does play Trent over Kyle Walker, you'll see Shaw come back in and he will form a back 3 with Maguire and Stones. Then Trent, who will be in place of Walker, will tuck into the midfield alongside Declan Rice, and then you can create a box midfield, or as some people like to call it, the WM. And Trent could also support Bukayo Saka on the right hand side, leaving Phil Foden to occupy a central position on a more frequent basis. Also, when you're playing against a top team like a France, like a Germany, like a Spain, like a Portugal, who look to sustain pressure and look to keep you penned in within your own half for a prolonged period of time, you need someone who can be quick, on the break, and get you a goal. If France are peppering us and they're keeping us pinned in, you need someone like Gordon who we can play to on the break and get us out of a sticky situation. Yes, England will hope to dominate most teams, so this shouldn't be a major issue, but we need someone like Anthony Gordon within the team. And he is an excellent finisher as well. So it's not like he's going to go running on the break and just blaze it over the bar, or running on the break and he won't know what to do. He should hopefully hit them on the counter, run into the box and score a brilliant goal. And that would really help England when they're under the cosh. And the final player that you're probably questioning, why on earth haven't we included him after the fantastic season he's had for Chelsea? And that player goes by the name of Cole Palmer. So, we opted for Saka because he knows the system inside out. Yes, this system is different to what Southgate usually plays, but he knows how to play with Kane. He knows how to play with Foden. He knows how to play with Walker, Rice. He's played with these players on a consistent basis, so he knows their tactical understanding. He knows the way they like to play. He's not new in the team. If you were to shoehorn Cole Palmer in this position, yes, he has played with Walker and Foden at club level, but the rest of the team he is not used to. And it seems like if you're going to play Palmer and Gordon on the flanks, you're playing two players who haven't played with Kane on a regular basis. And Kane, being being the big star striker that we have within our team, we need to play to his strengths. So if you're having Palmer and Gordon on the left and right flank, you probably won't get the best out of Kane because that chemistry won't be there. So you have Saka for the chemistry and his brilliant 1v1 ability, and also his brilliant ability to pick out Bellingham, make him late runs into the box. And you have Anthony Gordon on the other side, who has a similar profile to Rashford and who can make runs in behind, exploit space and score goals with his brilliant finishing ability. Thanks for watching. Hit the like and subscribe button for more content just like this one, and we'll catch you in the next one.